Welcome back to My Hero Academia Anime Review, Episode 61. This is reviewing Chapter 306 of the manga, Final Arc Begins. The chapter starts off with a cover image of Deku and Todoroki holding TVs. Deku holding a image, have a TV with image of All for One, and All Might, held by Todoroki. Yep, that is who they're holding. It's quite interesting. 2-page. It's very cool, the fact that that Kohei Hiroshi, it's good the fact he did this. Chapter starts off basically not long after pretty much they wrapped up the events of last chapter, where the whole 2 chapter basically focused on Deku's mind, where Deku simply put still in his room, and you have All Might basically while you're still holding Deku's hand. He gets up and basically talks to Hawks and Best Genius. And basically gives a update on him, of course. Then we see, I love this image where you have All Might basically talking to Hawks, and you have Ochaku running in to check on Deku, and Earjack is right behind her along with Ingenium, which that is a great image. You always notice Ochaku has her hair. And basically, Hawks wants to talk to All Might about the quirk One for All. And of course, they kind of detail exactly what was mentioned related to Dabi's proclamation. And then he basically, we need some privacy, follow me. I'll tell you everything. I ask him. And then we have the principal say, yes, we'll rely on the government's cooperation. This is a question of alumnus. So of course respond right away. He had the principal. Then 3 days passed. Places, cities wrecked, and then everybody we have the press conference. We have the top 3 superheroes, the top rank, number 1, 2, and 3. How they put these people, it basically do like step like because Best Genius is like really tall. This why I think he's ranked number 3. They put him like from the first chair. The middle chair is Endeavor because he's basically the star. He's number 1, and beside him is Hawks, who has been cleared. So basically, he confirms what Dabi says is true about him and his family. He apologizes, but he can't apologize enough. Basically, what happened. And he spoke openly about his family, and he mentions that he spoke with his family, and his family is sick and passed. And everybody's like, huh. Really? And of course, everybody's like, saying, is that true? The accusation about Hawks and Best Genius wasn't clear enough. And Hawk explains, the supposed assassination of Best Genius was a ploy to help me infiltrate the enemy ranks. But that fact didn't negate the rest of the accusations. And he also says, the bit about my father and the part about killing a fleeing villain are both true. Indeed, he says, I need details about my father. He apologizes for that. That is a matter of Bawagara. I felt there was no choice left at the time. If he had been allowed to will his quirk freely, he would cause him a widespread destruction. I couldn't find a proper way to tell him for his crimes. That shame was lack of character. And then we have reporters say, like, he mentions basically that during the rampage, her mother was wounded. It's like, oh, you say it's true, sorry, change the state of affairs. Even saying how people are just losing their homes in just under a week, how can they pretend well over like nothing? It's like, surely the villain's record to blame. Your state causes, no, your face has shown understand that. And they're basically responds to it. If you showed you our pain, our exhaustion, and tears, how you fix it? He's like, what? Obviously not. You put it aside at ease. You take down every villain, that's how. Then he's like, that's how. You're exactly right. That's how, as if I can atone. And Best Genius says, yet our ranks are shrinking. Heroes look up the left, protect the mass at large. Therefore, help reduce the overall speed requires a protection. Reduce the overall speed. What does that mean? In the heels of discussion with the government, from this day forward, UA High School and other high hero programs will put their expensive, well-secured campuses to use as designated evacuation shelters. The students' parents have already been in the process of taking shelter. I love this little panel of Deku's mom basically walking alongside Bakudo's mom. That's great. I'm sure these two probably know each other for years, so it's not surprising to be near each other. And it was like, well, you with no path forward, you expect to live in shelters? And there was like, this is a path for finding a path forward. For our criticism now directed at me, not people who would put their lives on the line. And he sparks up. I want all you just to watch me. And then we see several heroes. We see Marco the Bunny Hero. We see several heroes basically watch all this, including Eraser, who looked like he lost an eye. And then Dobby's like, so I didn't go far enough. And then Menta basically gives Aruka a letter. Here's Aruka. Thank you for everything. I felt everyone was seeing everyone in class A, so I'm leaving you letters for you guys. This unique power is passing all my which Saruroki and Alpha One coming after me. And of course Froppy's here too. It's like, you got one too? Yep. And then basically Ochaku. And it was like, oh, don't worry, what's the big idea? And Ochaku says, that dummy. Within pain. And then we see, looks like Deku is, well, on his own with a backpack. And it looks like he's got a Eraserhead scarf. And it's like April. Deku left the Hero Academy. And he's like a giant villain. Yeah, apparently it looks like his outfit's in rags. Like, wow. My hope is that basically Ochaku goes after him, which I hope that she does do that because, well, it'd be quite not nice for her not to go after the man she loves. Yep. But this overall was a really good chapter. And this definitely felt like the start of a brand new story arc. Yeah, the start of a brand new one. Yep. And I gotta reiterate, the little moment basically her running to go see Deku, it's perfectly within her character. I would have loved to see exactly what she said to him when he woke up. That would have been quite nice. Because that would be nice to see as a fan of the series. But maybe they might explore that in a flashback. It's possible. Yep. So yeah, that's it for this particular review. Stay tuned for my next review, which will be a Comic Corner. Yes, and it's 2 Marvel trades. Well, yeah, 2 Marvel trades. One is a run I didn't expect basically this run will last this long because I didn't realize it. And the other one is basically going to be a couple characters I've never talked before on this channel before, okay? And of course, today I'm also going to do a review for Boruto. That'll be next. After that, will be 2 other manga reviews. So after this one today, it'll be a review for a new chapter for Black Butler. Yeah, chapters released over the past 4 months. Yeah, I've completely forgot about doing this one. So I'm making up basically by doing a video discussing all 4 recent chapters. And to top it off, I'm going to review this chapter of One Punch Man. Okay, see you next video. Bye.